Hey guys.
Hello. So we're back to talk about Amsterdam. What do you think? Do we just okay, so day one in Amsterdam. Do you remember what happened?
We got here, checked in,
Yeah.
ventured over to the island. Oh
Yeah.
yes, across the way.
Yeah.
Uh
We had delicious burgers at the burger bar.
oh, the burger bar, yeah, that was
That
sweet.
was so good. Yeah, so we went into this burger bar and they make your burger right in front of you, and you can order your different sizes and your different beef, and you get fries and stuff. And so, burger bar. But it was delicious.
It was awesome.
Yeah, massive burger too.
And then
we came back.
just came back, met the roommates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we slept like rocks, at least I did.
You slept like a rock.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, so we got back, and the intention was to get back and do laundry because we both needed to do some laundry. So we both laid down and fell asleep for about half hour. Well, I fell asleep for about half hour. Matt fell asleep for the rest of the day. Yeah. So while Matt was asleep, I went for a drink with
Ellie.
Ellie, one of our roommates, Ellie, and we met her friend Nico, who is from Amsterdam. She's from Texas. So he showed the two of us around the city, and it was a really good night. Yeah, all in all. Yeah, it's a real nice night. Really cool people. They're all so fucking smart. Oh, excuse my language. Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, we're in here, and we met our roommates. And Chris and Chriselle were engineering students.
Yep.
And Ellie is project management at Lockheed Martin, and she's got like a couple of patents for some other things that her
Like
groups have
biomedical?
worked on, and biomedical field and stuff. Oh man, it's the thing that checks your pulse, but it's powered by the change in temperature of your skin. Like, just super cool stuff. And Nico, the guy that we met when we went out, is doing masters in aerospace, looking at slipstream effects over a wing. So playing airplane wings. So just
aerospace is awesome.
Yeah. So just really smart people. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next day we went on our walking tour with Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco was a very good tour guide. Yeah. So you almost got separated from the herd. Remember?
Did I?
At the start?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
there's like a big group of like 100 of us there, and so they give you tickets to split you off into 3 different groups, and so for some reason I had like say 140 and Cole had 150, so we're put into 2 different groups.
Yep. By the way, Stroop waffles. They're these waffle cookie biscuit things with caramel in the middle, and they are amazing.
They are delicious.
Yeah, this is the Dutch dessert.
So we went on our tour. What did we see first?
We saw the ugly monument
Yeah.
to World War II.
Yeah.
It was a monument to the World War II dead, but it's not very nice looking.
Pretty much any monument in Europe, you can safely guess that's for World War II.
Yeah, pretty much. Then we walked through the red light district, didn't we? We walked on a couple of the oldest streets in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And then we went through the red light district. Because we saw the palace and stuff too, and when we saw the monument, it's all in the same square.
Yeah, and the oldest church in Amsterdam was right there too, and he explained why they would build houses right there. Talked about, I guess, how the city was built and the history on it, and how it just built up from was it 11th century?
Yeah, 11th century, I think. So 1000s or whatever.
Hmm.
But yeah, so originally it was called Amsterdam because the city was built on the location of a dam in the middle of the Amstel River. And because language evolves, it went from being Amsterdam to Amsterdam. And so that's, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, and then we went down through the red light district. We can talk about that later on because we went through there later. It was pretty closed up because we were, it was lunchtime or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we went to the castle that wasn't a castle. It was like an old entrance.
Like at the start of the crossing, but you had to get through, pay like your toll.
Yeah, it was just like a big toll gate, but it looks kind of like a castle. It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then we walked down to the old head office of the Dutch East Indies Trading Company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
VLC.
yeah, the VOC. Yeah, it's the acronym's VOC in Dutch. But yeah, so the Dutch were like this massive naval empire back in like the 16th, 17th century. And they controlled like all the trade to India and just all the trade everywhere. And they invented the stock market, didn't they?
I think that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, they invented like the Dutch East Indies Trading Company the Dutch trading companies invented the stock market as a means of like as a means of protecting your assets when you ship them overseas. Yeah, so that I thought that was really cool. Then we went down to the church that was a house, or the house that was a church. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
the hidden one.
Yeah. So was it during World? It wasn't. It was when like it changed from being like a Catholic society to being a Protestant society.
Yep.
So was that in the 1600s or the 1800s?
I don't remember.
But so, anyways, at some
It was
point,
a while ago.
Amsterdam changed from being governed by Catholics to being governed by Protestant people. So then they outlawed the practices like worship of like Christianity. So they
Catholicism.
Catholicism, yeah.
Yep.
So they ended up taking down all the, I guess, Catholic.
Churches. They destroyed. They got rid of all the Catholic churches.
Well, they didn't get rid. They tore like all the Catholic things inside the churches and repurposed them for Protestants.
Yeah.
So then they had to like go into hiding and like studying worshiping Catholicism behind like closed doors. So like people would buy homes, and on the outside they would appear as just like regular homes, but on the inside they're basically just Catholic churches.
Yeah, exactly. So we went in one of those. It was really, really cool. Yeah. And then
church near the Anne Frank with the triangles.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that story,
No.
so you can
I wasn't either.
no.
I kind of hoped you were.
The big gay triangles.
And they pointed to three different things.
Yeah, Buddy called them the home monuments.
That's what I called them.
Oh, that's what you called them. Oh, okay. I thought that's what he called them. I was like, wow, that is offensive for a tour guide. Okay.
No, the homosexual monuments, he said.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. So they're just basically like, Amsterdam has 180 different nationalities out of 195 countries.
Yeah.
In the world. So, and they don't really care, like, whatever your orientation is, whatever your style of dress is, whatever religion you follow, no one gives a flying F over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just, they're very accepting of everybody, which is cool. Very cool. But yeah, so there was like a monument to gay people
Who were like killed in the war.
who were killed in the war, I think, yeah. And there's like, right next to it's like a gay tourist information booth and stuff like that.
Why do they need to separate themselves like that?
Because, I don't know, if you're in Amsterdam, you're looking for gay bars, I guess.
True.
Places where gay people hang out. Because you can assume, if someone's walking down the street, you should never assume, but you can assume that they're straight, right?
Never assume.
Right, because you make an ass out of you and me. Ha ha.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
Oh.
No, I just said you shouldn't assume. It's because, they could be straight, they could be gay, could be trisexual. Try anything.
All right, yeah, okay. Yeah, so then what did we do after the walking tour? Oh no, then we went to we went outside the Anne Frank. He took us down to Anne Frank house, told us a story about Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then our whole crew went and got lunch, and then went to the Heineken Experience.
Yeah, and it was freaking awesome.
Yeah, so the crew we went down to the Heineken Experience with was Hans from the States, but he's over here learning how to brew beer. He's taking a class because he works at a distillery
In Breckenridge.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Is he from Colorado?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, and So Hans and us and
Rob and Ben.
Rob and Ben, two guys from two civil engineering students from New Zealand who were studying
In
abroad.
Bath.
They're studying in Bath. Yeah. So the five of us went down to the Heineken Experience, which is just like a big tour of the old Heineken brewery.
Yeah.
And you get free beer at the end.
It just goes through the history and like how it all started and like the awards they won and their whole process.
I didn't realize that he got Louis Pasteur to help him work on the yeast.
It was Louis Pasteur's apprentice.
Ah.
But
Okay.
yeah, he studied under Louis Pasteur, so he was pretty much the next best thing.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Like you had your beers and you played. Did you use the rugby machine there, or like the soccer machine?
no, I didn't. So I didn't use I didn't try the rucking machine because it just looked like a whole lot of effort that I just was not willing to put in right now, right then and there. But yeah, like Heineken sponsors like World Cup, like soccer and rugby. So they had all kinds of cool information about those two different sports, and like the history of rugby was there. And they had a signed All Blacks jersey from the World Cup winners from 2011, which was awesome. That was super cool. What else did they have there? What else did we walk through?
Uh
The little ride where you were the beer.
oh yeah, and the brewing process. That was funny.
Yeah.
And the girl in front of us. So there was like 25 of us in this room. It was kind of like a theater area, and it was it 4D or 3D you say or?
Yeah, I guess I call it 4D.
So like you're standing in your aisles and like the seats are shaking as like you're going through the process.
Yeah.
And in certain spots where like the bottles are like splashing inside, it would squirt water at the jets. So there's a girl in front of us kept getting squirted. It was pretty funny. She's like, stop.
Yeah, it was really funny. Yeah. And the Heineken experience, like all it reminded me of was like after you go through that and then you have your beer and stuff, it's just like it walks you through bars and stuff. It's all kinds of like hip techno-y music and stuff, and all I could think about was Soda Sopa from South Park. Yeah, but yeah. What other? Do we walk through anything else cool in the Heineken Museum or the Heineken Experience, or was that it?
That was it, I think.
Right. Yeah. So then we had supper, got some fries.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you get one of those pizza roll things or no?
No, I didn't get anything like that. I just had fries.
No.
Yeah. Did you?
No.
No. Yeah.
What did we do then? We killed time until basically the Anne Frank Museum.
Oh yeah. We just killed some time walking around the city, and then we went to the Anne Frank Museum. Man, the Anne Frank Museum was exhausting. So it's like Anne Frank's house. So where she lived during the Nazi occupation of the Netherlands. And just, yeah, I don't know.
Just even see like what they consider to be like upbeat in the house, like decorating their walls with a couple stickers and like cut out some magazines to liven it up.
Yeah. Oh
Shoot,
man.
it was pretty sad.
Yeah, it was very, very sad, very drab, very dreary place. Yeah, I couldn't imagine because it was like, so, her dad owned a big store that sold jam, and behind the store was another building, so it's like hidden almost.
Yeah.
Because all the buildings in Amsterdam are built up. Not only are they built up, but all the buildings in Amsterdam, because of it's built on like a swamp, and it's on like everything is on wooden pillar supports. The buildings are like super sideways and messed up. Like if you're walking around, like, you know how everybody gets high in Amsterdam and everybody drinks in Amsterdam. It's just a big party place. I can only imagine that if you were tripping out on stuff and you saw these homes, you would be freaking out because the homes are like leaning and some of them are sideways. Everything is warped because of the foundations just going.
But like some are built to be crooked by design, whereas others are like being crooked because of a poor construction or like
Poor foundation or
not maintaining the constant water level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of them lean out because the buildings are so narrow, you can't get anything up and down stairs. So the buildings are built to lean like forward almost. And then there's a hook at the top of the buildings, and you can throw a rope and pulley over it and just pulley like just raise stuff up to the windows to bring it into the home proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so like Anne Frank lived in a house behind a house, and everything was, you didn't know they were there, but they lived there for 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And it was like, June of 44 when they were taken to the Auschwitz.
Yeah, something like that. Like, or was it 45? No, it was 45. It was June of 45.
Couldn't.
Or something. It was after the war had ended. I'm pretty sure that they died, or before the war, just before the war had ended, or something. Because the Nazis or the Allies skipped the northern part of the Netherlands and didn't liberate it from the Nazis. They just pushed on to Berlin,
Mm-hmm.
and they were still like occupied by Nazis for like the next like year and a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, until the war actually fully ended.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it was really sad. I think the saddest part was you're reading quotes from Anne Frank that are on the wall, and some of them are like, I want to be a famous writer when I grow up. I don't want to be remembered after I'm dead. And it's like, man, like you did,
You are remembered.
but that sucks.
Not in this way. Not in the way you wanted.
No, it was a shame. Yeah, it was a shame what happened to. It was a shame what happened. It was a terrible, terrible thing that happened to everybody over there.
Yeah.
But let's not talk about that anymore because that's just making me depressed.
Mm.
Yeah. So we walked by a couple of coffee shops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coffee shop over here is basically where you go to smoke weed, and they sell the weed and stuff. So we didn't actually we didn't go in. We just like walked by and like you poke your head in. And it's kind of dingy and dusty, and it's kind of suffocating because it's the smoke and stuff. And so then you just leave because But it was okay. We also you don't want to mix weed and liquor either. So
Yeah.
So because most of us have been. Yeah. Anyway, then we went down to the red light district and walked around.
So yeah, that was pretty weird. It was
Yeah.
funny walking by.
Oh my gosh, it's
You see
so
people
funny.
just getting dragged in.
Oh my gosh, that one guy who left, he was walking out with that big huge grin on his
Big
face.
shit-eating grin. It's like, we all know what you did in there.
Yeah, everybody knows what you did in there. So the girls are just like in the windows. They rent the windows. And they're just like, rapping on the windows, trying to get your attention, trying to flirt with you. And some of them will open the door and just like holler to you and try and get you to come in and stuff. And
What did Rocco say? They rent them for like 160 or like 200 euros for 8 hours.
I thought he said it was like between 80 and 120 euro for 8 hours.
Yeah, it's something.
And then that girl said that it was 20 minutes, 160 euro for 20 minutes with her.
Yeah, what was that? We overheard just some. She said
Yeah,
something?
we were walking by and some dude was asking about prices, and she was like, for 20 minutes it's 160 euro. And it was just like, wow, you must be in high demand, lady. Holy crap, that's like 12 grand Canadian.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was our big full day in Amsterdam, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
And today.
Oh, and then today we went to the Rijksmuseum.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It's kind of like a. Yeah.
It was chill. There's a lot of cool paintings. Took a lot of pictures of paintings of landscapes because they're all really cool. And
A lot of cool like model like guns and like
Oh,
armor,
yeah.
ships, nice paintings too.
Yeah.
Sculptures.
Yeah, we made it to the gun, sword, ships, instruments room way too late.
Oh, even like the musical instruments.
Yeah, the musical instruments were really cool. It had a bunch of like old pianos and wind instruments and guitars and stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to that part of the museum until the very end of the day because we didn't know where we were going.
We almost walked past it too.
Yeah,
It was pretty big.
Right? Yeah, it was pretty big. Yeah, I'm bummed we didn't get there till the end. But yeah, so the Rijksmuseum, like, it was worth my time to say that I went and I took a picture in front of the I Amsterdam sign and everything else. But it wasn't as fun as yesterday.
No.
That's pretty much it. We're going to Edinburgh in the morning.
Yep, that's Amsterdam.
Yeah. Wow. So we have 4 days left in our trip, and then it's Monday, and we fly back to Canada.
Yeah. pretty crazy how the time flew by.
I can't believe how fast it's gone.
Not me either.
Yeah. See you guys later, I guess.
Bye, guys.